Very hard to say, right? That it's part of a great discussion, part of global civil society that happens in little bits and pieces all over the world, as all kinds of people who serve as politicians and advisors and voters and organizers meet and try to figure out what is going on with this global economic system that we have created, but that is also somehow out of our control. Um, and you would say that any single conference will, of course, not be terribly important. It'll be a collection of conferences and meetings and pieces and op-eds that will together slowly evolve the viewpoint of global civil society as we try to figure out what our collective options and opportunities are. I think among conferences, this ranks, say, in the top 10th, certainly, of those I attend, at least in terms of how much I learned and how much was generated in the way of useful knowledge transmitted from people who know it to people who don't. And I would say that a large part of that is very much due to the conference of organizers, who did indeed assemble a very large group of thoughtful people who were willing to listen to each other and who do not usually talk to each other enough. Everything we've seen over the past century and a half is that no country has yet overinvested in education and even in higher education. That countries have overinvested in resource extraction. Countries have overinvested in central planning. Countries have overinvested in heavy manufacturing. Countries have overinvested in light manufacturing. But so far there is not one single example of a country that has managed to boost the educational level of its populace and has afterwards been sorry that it did so.